No, you guys want me to, liberals, just as bad as liberal Hollywood, stuff like that, just as bad as conservatives. It's two sides of the same coin, but you're both caught in the middle of the horrible banking scandals and stuff like that. But the reason why some of them are, why are you coming down harder on the quote conservatives? Because you're stubborn. The liberals are like, dude, the gig is up, and a lot of them are like, the Jay-Z's and your Beyonce's are like, and the other people, and a lot of the people involved in this that are good friends with certain people at New Park and other things and stuff like that are like, wow, it's easing up. We're feeling it come to an end. This whole having to be a part of this. You have to play this game. You got to show up. Kanye was that way when he talked to Ahmad about things and stuff, and he had said things. He started out real positive, and then got more what people thought was bought in and self-centered. But it's hard. Same with you too, other people and stuff like that. You have to survive in order to try to get your message across and keep your core principles to try to hope for that peace. I believe in kingdom come, and all the colors will bleed into one. I believe it, and they do. Larry Mullins and Alan Clayton and Ed Bono believe in what they were saying. It's just hard. It's a hard world. You've got to make your way. Everybody comes through just as they do the best they can. And there's a lot of people on the one side that you guys see as the left, that are more apt to, all right, here we go. This is cool. And people on the right are like, well, wait, we're still, like, what? You guys have a good stance. Okay, you can't trust everybody, and they might use this to what? They're already doing what? We already have what? They might use this to do what? I repeat, what was it, about 13 million during the Holocaust? 13 million when you include Russia and Germany. 13 million people, of a large percentage of them of Jewish ancestry, murdered and put into concentration camps and segregated. 13 million, okay. 1 million dead Iraqis. That was just during Desert Storm. That's not including the Iraqi-Iranian war that was devised to keep those people divided so they wouldn't unify the Arab states. And not to mention the Egyptian wars with Israel, the wars, what were happening in Syria and Lebanon, the bombing of the Marine compound during Carter's, what happened in Libya with this revolution, a lot of these people, not to mention just millions and millions and millions of dead family in the Middle East. They're all related to Abraham, which is technically related to Jews dying. Close tribal connections to the Jews. Okay, enough of the close tribal connections, and Jews themselves haven't died for you. If this isn't enough carnage for you, then you're sick. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are a demented human being. You've become twisted by the twisted, demented idol worship that has become us. You need to stop. I've explained this to people. I already read one. I got excited when I read the book of Daniel, because I saw the end of it, and then I got scared because end times like 1,200 end of days. What do you mean end of days? I wasn't understanding. Then I was understanding what Daniel was asking of Gabriel, and Gabriel explained to him, this is before the end of the days of the rules of Satan, before the people are, while they're oppressed and put down. It's going to last all these years, and all these things are going to happen, like in the book of Amos too. In the book of Amos it goes, and then they're going to do this, and then they're going to do that. I kept reading it, and then they're going to do this, and then they're going to do that. And then the house of David, and Amos comes after David. Someone from the house of David will come to you, and they were all, well, it already came to fulfillment. It was Jesus bringing all these back. No. Jesus, they tried to kill. They killed the apostles. They killed everyone. It was spread apart. Well, then no. Then people will sit there and say, well, it was Muhammad. It was Muhammad. Well, Muhammad's mentioned in Malachi, and Muhammad is mentioned quite a few times in the Bible. Yes, he's mentioned in Malachi. Malachi is a similitude of Abraham, but yes, Malachi is in spirit. Muhammad telling, of course he's going to tell that he's going to come again. It's the same as like with David telling of the coming of the Lord, of Jesus' ministry and the others. And It's because, why do they call him Lord? Well, Jesus is saying why they call him Lord, because it all goes back to Adam to Father, and then back to front and front to back. That we recognize, and we make people feel Lord. Saladin. Jesus is like me in that regard. I don't like it when I compare myself to Jesus. Okay, we'll take Jesus out of the equation. John is like that too. He sees Jesus as and David as and Adam and Moses and then when he looks in the future too, he sees it in the same way. He sees Saladin as, oh my God, he's spectacular. And some of the things he's done. And when all of us are looking at the others, we're in awe. Oh, cool. You know who you are, dude? And then in spirit they tell you you're him. You're like, no way. With Jesus, that's why, I don't know. I was raised with Jesus. We grew up together. So me and Jesus are like, dude, yeah, okay. Shut up, Jesus. I'm joking. It's always been that way. We just like, man, when I started getting older in adolescent, and then when I started getting older and talking to him, it's like, you are obnoxious. No, you are. No, you. No, you. So we have fun because we have to. He picks me up. He picks me up when I'm feeling down, and I pick him up. No, I had to go tell him that he had to. He asked the people when he's having the discussion in the future. You ask the people in the future more than you ask the people in the past. Do I have to do this? I have to go be crucified. Yeah. You get a validation of it, and yeah. What? Yeah, they're going to make you, yeah. But then I didn't know. And you don't know. You don't ask to know the future. So they're going to kill you. This is how I feel. Can you imagine going and telling your best, most beloved, brave, most beautiful human being you've ever known, yeah, they're going to beat you to death and kill you. But I didn't do anything wrong. You're the example. You're the perfect example. You're better than any. Even with the guys here, yeah. Because you know it's coming, and you're going to walk right into it. And you're going to just go right there and just do it. But Hassan does it too. Al-Hassan does it too. There's Malcolm, that's why I liked Al-Hajj Malik Shabbat so much, because he knew, that he was taking himself in. Mark and Martin did too. There was a distinct possibility, more real possibility. They knew. This pretty much was signing my death warrant. Taking these stands for the people. Bobby knew it with Jack. He knew he was in grave danger doing what he was doing. So I admire them so much. I don't admire them. Let's go get killed. I admire the stance that they took. They did the right thing anyway, knowing that people would try to do them harm. And that's why people at the fort say they admire me, because they ran that past. Ralph, they'll snipe you. I gotta try. They'll do this. I gotta try. But your kids, they'll turn them into consumers and take them away. If I don't do something, my kids are going to live in a world that makes no sense and destroys itself, and my kids will be living in hell. I got to try. Okay, guys? I got to try. I got to. Oh, Ralph, you're quite a guy. I haven't really done anything. It's all my friends and family in the military and everybody else doing the things that they had to do. They had me on ISO. They had me on protective custody and ISO. People did try to do harm to me, but any people did do to harm me, it was kind of like they were laughing. You're actually helping. You're building up his immune system. Yeah. Being married to Amy kind of like knocked 20 years off his life. You're giving him 10 more back. Why? It's rebuilding his immune system and doing this. Yeah, okay, so keep it up. He'll be fine. Once we get him into a better environment, his body will detox, and he'll do other things, stuff like that. He'll look great. He'll feel great. And somebody sweet will be being nice to him, and he's going to enjoy it, and he's very nice back. So it'll be a good mutual interface for all you people that don't believe in holy covenants. It'll just be an exchange of DNA and a symbiotic mutual benefit relationship. I don't see it like that. I just need to use my angel sent from heaven. And God, what did I do to deserve her? What I don't want to ask. I ain't going to ask. I'm just going to say thank you. Like I said on my Facebook, that I'm worthy of the blessings and the gifts given. Thank you. Thank you, God. I love you. Thank you very much, and thank you for my kids, my family, my friends, and all the people that love me. I know I love them, and it's all because I love God. Because you have to give all praise to God, because God made all of these people that love you, people in your neighborhood, right?
Peace.